out here. Where are we going, Jake? Stick your head out the window.
We're headed up above 20.
Berryessa Snow
yeah.
National Monument, I think is what it's called. We also got Primo Mendez over here. Beautiful weather out here. We got what is this? Bear Creek on the side of us, and we're rolling through the canyon. About ready to pull off road here in the next 10-15 minutes probably. Do some hunting, shooting, four-wheeling, fishing. Let's get it. So we just got to our campsite right now after exploring some dead ends. Daniel's truck got a little stuck, but we were able to get him out with some maneuvering. This is our campsite. Got a beautiful view of the canyon. What's up, Jake? This is our campsite right here. Got our fire pit already pre-made. Firewood right there already stacked up. This is our target range, this little hillside. And then in the morning, I'm gonna go hiking off into the canyon a little bit, see if I see any pigs. There's water in this little canyon here. But we just got here. Gonna let off some steam, let off some rounds, and then set up camp. Dan, how you doing?
My truck is fucked.
Talk to you soon. Introduction, Dan. Dan, intro.
What do you want me to say?
Anything.
The truck is fucked. See it?
Oh yeah. It's like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. We're calling it. We had a barbecue, chilling, but the rain's just a little bit too much for us tonight, so we gotta pack it in. So, see, it's a little wet out here. Check with you in the morning. Hopefully I stay dry, Jake. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. I gotta get inside. Oh, I gotta get inside. Hopefully it's dry in there. Hopefully it's dry in there. Good night, Jake. Can you hear the rain? Definitely testing my tent out tonight. It's cool though. Good thing it's not too windy. I don't even have my tent staked down tonight. I actually just put the flaps down, the side flaps down with some sticks because it's not that windy, but it is rainy. It's a little cold, so changing my pants, changing my socks. Always important to change your socks, and putting some long johns on. And we'll just sit through the night, see how it goes. It's kind of trippy though. Hoping that your tent survives. Hoping that your tent stays strong. Stay strong, tent. Stay strong. It looks like it is staying strong. Trying to look at the seams, zippers, and the seams, and of course the floor. I am on a tarp, but of course you always want to look at the floor. Got my rifle in here too. My boots are right outside, so hopefully they do okay. Foothill fisherman. We'll see how we do. Last day of our 3-day weekend BLM adventure.
of America's public lands, California's public lands, and we're in a lot better, gamier area today. We're on what's known as Cache Creek area. A lot of activity. I think I see some elk tracks here right now. Based on the size, they look like some big elk tracks. Right here, look like elk tracks here because of just how big they are. Very similar to deer, just larger. You can actually see them go up across the road right there. And I don't know if you could hear that, but we just had a flock of turkey cross in front of us, and they're on that hill over there. Yeah, there's a big flock of them. Probably saw about maybe 15 of them. So yeah, cruising. Spring turkey season's coming up, so gonna be on the lookout for that. But we're out here looking for pig. Reports they vary. They vary from one end to the other end. They're out here, they're not out here. We talked to one guy on the way in, Max. Thank you for the information, Max. He said he's seen signs, but he's never seen them before. Gave us insight to say go check out Cottonwood. Definitely know they're out in Cottonwood. My dad got one there years ago, many years ago. We're walking over this hill, and on the other side of this hill is another valley of tree ponds and oaks and grassy area. So that's where we think they're gonna be. So we'll figure it out. Check in a little bit later. Trails. Jake?
What's up?
Got nothing to say?
No new thoughts? I mean, you pretty much cleared it all. I like the area a lot. Yesterday, a lot was dead.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful.
We'll check in later. Doing a check-in here. It's about 11 o'clock. We've been out here since about 6:37. Took about an hour and a half to hike out to where we are right now. About 2.5 to 3 miles in. We are overlooking a beautiful set of hills, beautiful valley, nice trees everywhere. Jake, what are we staring at right now?
Dale, right now you're over on the left, and they got spooked by something. Jogged their way up the hill into the chaparral. There's about 3 of them left in there. A couple of bucks. Not really sure what spooked them yet.
Right in here.
But real cool sight to see.
We're getting a beautiful show today. About like 12:30, maybe going on 1. Don't really want to check the time because I know we're kind of falling behind for the time that we gave ourselves, but you know, we're out here exploring and enjoying ourselves, so we're not rushed too much, but it is a goal. You know, when you set a goal for yourself, let's try to stick to it. It's the plan, you know, stick to the plan. I tell you, stay on schedule and you don't get in trouble. But we made it to the top of this hill here, Cache Creek Ridge, I believe it's what it's called, and if you look here in the background over my shoulder, you'll be able to see Cache Creek down there running through the canyon. Beautiful view. Set up here. Relax a little bit. Beautiful. But you can hike down there, so we're daydreaming about one day backpacking down there. You know, if I get an elk tag some year, maybe I'll go down there to go get it. So walked up here, our car, 3 miles, 4.5 miles that direction. So we're heading out right now. We met a wonderful hiker named Bob. Bob's a trail man. And he told us to come up here to get the good view. He said follow this ridge line, you'll be able to kind of cut your way across back to the car without having to go through the hills a little bit. So thank you, Bob. Appreciate that insight. Looking out for your fellow hikers. So you got a little primitive campsite right here. Down there below there's another primitive campsite. So Bob told us that they do a lot of equestrian races out here, equestrian sports, and in about a month they'll be overran with horses. So I guess we came at the right time, huh? No horses, no people. Right? Just rained about 48 hours ago. It's a Sunday too, the Lord's Day, so most people are probably staying at home. So probably the best time for us to get out here and give it a shot for our first time. So we're learning a lot, seeing a lot.
We're fortunate for the time in this whole season.
Exactly. So head out, take some more pictures, see if we could spook something from the bushes, and we'll check back in with you.
Later.
Happy trails. Check-in here. Me and Jake were walking this ridge line above us thanks to Bob and his wonderful directions, and it was getting a little steep and it was taking us out of the way, so we decided to follow this creek bed down. All water leads downhill, right? So that's kind of what we're doing. It's starting to get a little thick, as you could see, so we're going to try to cross sides here. Over here it's pretty thick, up here it's a little bit better. Yeah, this is a little, what would look to be a pig highway, but recent fires kind of took out a lot of vegetation. Probably keeps a lot of pigs out of here, so.
You see the burn right there?
Yeah, you can see some burn marks there on these trees up above us. And we're still just getting some growth. Probably this fire is probably about within 3 to 5 years ago, maybe, by the look of the growth here. So, gonna keep heading down the hill, and happy trails.
Back to the car.